Why VA loans are great. The truth is, real estate agents have a lot of pull when it comes to presenting offers to their sellers. In this highly competitive market, the type of financing the buyer is using has become very, very important. And the truth is, there are some misconceptions out there about VA loans. I want to make sure we set the record straight. VA loans are fantastic. Today, I'm going to break down all of the reasons why you as a realtor should promote offers with VA loans. And if you are watching this as a buyer and are considering using VA loan, realize it is a fantastic loan. But before we get started, please do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. I truly have a passion for this home loan business and education, and I love helping guide people. So please subscribe and become part of our community. All right, so why are VA loans so great? Well, first, they are no money down loans with no mortgage insurance. There is no other loan out there like a VA loan just from that perspective. They also offer great interest rates and many times will have a lender credit associated with the interest rate. So good stuff. Some of the misconceptions about VA loans are that the appraisal process is much more scrutinized. And I'll tell you, when you talk to an appraiser that does both VA loans as well as conventional and FHA loans, one big thing that a VA appraiser will tell you is that the VA is very focused on the health and safety of the home as it's being appraised. So it's not a bad thing, right? There's just extra precautions that the appraiser must look at to ensure that it meets the VA's criteria on health and safety. But the cool thing about a VA appraisal is when the appraiser is reviewing the comps and the purchase contract, if the appraiser gets to the point where they don't have enough information or they can see that the house may not appraise at the purchase price, they can enact Tidewater, which is essentially just kind of like a last-minute ditch effort to notify the lender and the agents to make sure that they have all of the comparables and the necessary information to actually make a proper decision based on value. Other loans aren't like that. You're not going to find a conventional appraiser enact a Tidewater or an FHA appraiser enact Tidewater. VA is the only program that gives you a last-ditch effort to have some type of commentary, provide information that the VA appraiser will consider as part of their process. It's cool. The other thing about VA that's a big time misconception that I hear all the time with real estate agents is there's additional cost to the seller. That is not the case. It doesn't matter if the seller is accepting a VA offer or an FHA offer or a conventional offer. There is no additional cost to the seller, no matter which one of those loan programs that the buyer might be using. And lastly, guys, I think a lot of times people don't realize the flexibility from an underwriting standpoint. There are things that we can do from a lending standpoint, just straight up underwriting guidelines with VA that cannot be done on a conventional loan. So no down payment jumbo with no mortgage insurance. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's out there with VA jumbo. And the ability to push debt to income ratio, it's an option on VA many times much higher than you can do on conventional. And I think a lot of times when we think about what some listing agents present to their sellers is, look, this is a VA, no money down. It's no money down because many times it makes sense for them to keep the money and do other things with it, or retain it to be able to cover the difference between the appraised value and the purchase price. And on that note, just know with VA that if somebody is under contract and the house doesn't appraise and they want to pay more than the appraised value, they absolutely can. I think there's just so much out there that's a little confusing with regard to VA home loans. But at the end of the day, the people that have the VA home loan benefit are those that have served our country. And we owe it to them to at least consider this VA home loan option that's on the table. So we literally just had this happen. It's a $635,000 purchase price, and initially the borrower was very limited on funds. And we were comparing both a conventional loan together with a VA loan, knowing that their house was going to sell and they were going to be able to recoup some of their money out of their pocket. And in this particular scenario, they had used their previous VA benefits and had a short sell. So they didn't have 100% of their VA benefit. But that's a great reminder, because with VA, if you've had a short sell or a foreclosure, it doesn't mean you don't have the benefit. It just means you may not have a no money down option. So that was the case here. So we're comparing a 10% down conventional loan, a 10% down conventional loan with the first mortgage and the second mortgage, and then compared to VA. All day long, the VA option was the big win. Not only did it have a lower interest rate, it actually also had a seller credit that allowed them to minimize their cash out of pocket, which in this buyer situation was 100% of the goal. So many times, again, with VA, it's just one of those things that we cannot dismiss just because the market right now thinks that it's not a good option. I would contend, and 9 times out of 10, VA is going to be the better option depending on the circumstances and the scenario involved. But in this crazy market, we know, and real estate agents know, that many times the listing agents are just not wanting to hear VA or CVA. So a lot of times we will be able to qualify them with both. And we are making sure that their agents know, look, they can qualify this scenario with a conventional loan, they can qualify with the scenario on a VA loan, and VA is a better option. So there are agents out there, and I respect, oh my goodness, I just respect those of you that go to bat and try to really explain to the listing agent and the seller why your buyer can go conventional, but they're choosing to go VA. And the bottom line is, it's a better option for them. And again, having served our country, it's our obligation and responsibility to at least make sure that somebody knows that it's a great option. So that's it. Now you know some of the reasons why VA loans are great and why you can feel comfortable with VA loans when presenting offers. If you have questions, please comment below or give us a call. If you found value in today's video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.